Hey guys, this is the outcome of the trade breakdown you're about to watch. In this video, I share the exact strategy I used to spot this high probability setup. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing? I am so excited for this video today. If you're a beginner and you have been trying to understand how to start forex trading the right way, then this video is for you, because in today's video I'm going to be showing you the exact step-by-step way I take my trade, and I'm going to be using USDJPY and EURUSD because they are both sitting at a key reversal zone right now. You listen to me properly, you watch this video to the end, you should have a trade signal at the end of this video that you can use to trade and make money throughout the months, because they are both sitting at a key reversal level right now, and that is even the key reason why I want you guys to see this. And also, by the end of this video, you'll understand how to read the market, how to mark key levels, points of interest, and how to start trading the right way without gambling and guessing the market direction. So let's go right into the chart and let's see what is going on. So on the first thing I do, so this is my system right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see my system because it's on this desk. So the first thing I do is multiple time frame analysis, right? So I go to the higher time frame basically. So I go to the higher time frame to understand the direction of price in the market, directional bias. It gives me the overall directional bias of price in the market. And if you guys have been watching my videos, following me here on YouTube, I've been saying since August that USDJPY is going to be bullish for a long time, and I marked this. You guys can see on the screen properly. I marked this zone on the weekly time frame. Let's go to the weekly time frame, and you can see we have been bullish and price has gone into that zone now. So now we are still in an uptrend, but price is sitting at a key reversal zone level. So you want to wait for confirmation to sell. This is not the time to look for a buy when price is sitting at a key reversal level on the higher time frame. This is a time to wait for confirmation for a possible sell. So like I said to you guys on the group chat yesterday, I sent it to the group chats, mostly some people answered correctly, to explain it to them on the group chat. And then I said, okay, why not make a detailed video explaining this with the chat so you guys can properly understand me. So you guys know we have this breakout structure here, and price has got into our key resistance level now. So what do? We wait for confirmation on the lower time frame. Let's go to 5 minutes. You can see this is 5 minutes, and you can see that we have a breakout structure to the downside already. First breakout structure we have into the downside. So I'm going to pick it as my change of character. I need to wait for a confirmatory breakout structure. You can see I have a breakout structure in 15 minutes, and then I also have a breakout structure here in 5 minutes. And if you guys understand structure correctly, if you've been following me, you can know that this is also an internal breakout structure here. I am an SMC trader, and market structure is very key for me. I love to spot 4 key things before I trade. Mark out my structure, my order block, my fair value gap or imbalance, and my liquidity. You can feed on this trade for a very long time. If you're a swing trader and you just want to swing this trade for a long time, you are going to be in so much profit. Okay, so let's check Euro USD as well. Okay, so this is Euro USD on the weekly time frame. You guys know we have been bearish here. You can see I love to mark out my key levels. You guys can see we are marked here. We are going to go to the lower time frame, lower than 2 hours, and see what is going on. Do we have a change of character to the upside? What we need to get a clear change of character to the upside. You can see market is trying to. Some of you that have attended my one-on-one mentorship session, you guys already know what this means. This is a double bottom, you know. You guys are you guys are already professionals. I'm still waiting for a clear confirmation here. I want to see, a change of character here in 15 minutes. Waiting for confirmation right now. I'm not in any of this trade. Do you understand? I'm waiting for confirmation now to be in a trade. So it's very important to be patient. Patience is key. I want to share the 6 beginners mistake with you guys because this video is not complete without that. Over trading makes you blow your accounts. Like that is the hard truth. So when there is no setup, don't force a setup. Just let it go and just be patient. That price is going to get to your point of interest. You get the confirmation on the lower time frame, then you can join the trade from there. And also not setting stop loss. Stop loss helps you not to blow your account. Calculate your position size and then you set your stop loss. This is my fsbook.com. When you come here, you have a lot of pairs here. So you click, if you are trading USDJPY now, you click on USDJPY. You click on the currency you're trading with. Then the accounts, let's just say you have a $1,000 account and then you want to risk, please don't risk more than 5% because that is the major problem of beginners. They want to make a lot of money, so they risk more. And then they get scared and then they close their position in loss, so it's not nice. Just risk a little amount. This is my stop loss pips. You can see 21.7. I'm going to type in 21.7. Oh no, yeah, 21.7. Then I'm risking 1%. Then you see, so when this hits my stop loss now, I'm going to lose just $10. So this is the loss size I'm to use, 0.07. So it's very important to know how to protect your account through risk management. Then it's very important not to be everywhere in the market, trading every pair. It's like you literally trading every pair. It's not, so you have to condition yourself, pick some pairs that you want to be trading, so you are not everywhere in the market, confusing, missing out on trades, and trading every pair. You want to focus on some important major pairs that you want to be trading. An emotional exit, like I said now, an emotional exit mostly happens when you are risking more, so you are putting your account under fire. Because of that, imagine you are managing a $1,000 account and then you are risking 25% of the $1,000 account. So let's say if you are risking 25% of this $1,000 account, at the end of the day you are losing $250 if you hit stop loss on one trade, which is a lot, right? So because of that, now you're scared. And when this trade is not going right, that does not mean it's not still going to move in your direction, right? But because of that, now you close at loss and then you watch the trade hitting your take profit, you know. So that is why you need to risk less so you can protect your account, which is very, very important. So emotional exit again is when you've made little profit, and then just quickly want to close. That is scarcity mindset. Don't do that. Wait for your trade to hit take profits or stop loss. Wait for your trade to hit your take profits, especially when it's running in profit already. Revenge trading is when you were in a losing trade and then you feel you should revenge the trade, like you should recover your money at the spot. So because of that, you just want to jump in trades that are very low quality trade, they're not high probability setups because you want to recover the loss. That is revenge trading. It's usually end in you losing more money. If you are supposed to lose like $20, $50, now because you are revenging trade, now you're losing more than $50, you're losing $100, $150. at the go. So don't revenge your trade. Just review the trade, the losing trade, learn from it, jot it down. Jotting is very, very important, and then just move on from it. It's very key. Don't revenge trades. I think that is all for today. If this helped you, subscribe to my channel and join my weekly Sunday teaching series here on YouTube. I'm teaching beginners how to trade step by step for free here on YouTube every Sundays by 8 p.m. Last Sunday I was so sick I couldn't host the series, but this Sunday, by God's grace, I'm stronger now, and it's free, so it's something you want to do for yourself. Push yourself into learning a high income skill before the end of this year, especially now that you have the opportunity to learn it for free, because this video are not going to be up here on YouTube forever. So the last time we talked about how to choose regulated broker, and also how to link it to your Meta 4 and 5. This next week, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to set up your trading view, because trading on trading view is quite easier. So before we can now move to the real analysis, the practical steps on how you can trade, and I'm taking it step by step with you guys. So I want you to join, subscribe to my channel, join the series. And also, I don't know why YouTube is not recommending my videos here anymore. Please leave a comment in the comment section, because I heard commenting on videos help YouTube to promote it more to the right audience. Share this video and tell traders who have been struggling that there is a free forex trading course going on here every Sundays by 8 p.m. West African time that they can join for free. So thank you so much. God bless you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.